Right, let's talk about our first class group call, whatever we're going to set up as a appointment or something someone can book, right? So I'm going to go down to appointment types, and you've got a choice here of a new type of service or a new type of a group class. So obviously, group more than one person's going to be able to schedule. That's probably the only difference in these things. So I'm going to type a new service, and I'm going to enter in whatever it might be. Example, aromatherapy. I should really think of an example thing, shouldn't I? So let's think of if you're a consultant, you might do introductory meeting. Call it something better than I am, right? And you're going to be able to quickly go through and schedule this meeting, pricing, and give it all the basic features. So if you want a longer description, it might be schedule, intro. I always forget how to spell when I do these things live. Meeting with me. It's free for the first meeting. I was going to say 30 minutes then, but it's easy to say. So it's going to be free, right? But I can obviously go down and say show a message after schedule. So if you also wanted to say, I don't know, thanks for signing up. I look forward to meeting you. Right? How long is it going to take? It's a 30-minute meeting, right? But what you might want to do is I've got to leave myself 15 minutes before and maybe 30 minutes after in case it runs over. If I'm saying it's 30 minutes, but sometimes these chats take an hour. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take 15 minutes before to make sure that nothing else runs up to it. And I'm going to take 30 minutes afterwards. So if it runs over, I'm not rushing to my next client. I've given myself 30 minutes in between. So what it will actually do, it will book, when you book a block, it will go 15 minutes before, 30 minutes for the meeting, and 30 minutes after. It's actually going to block you out for an hour and 15 minutes. Whatever you decide to change here, and you can tinker with it as you go through. Obviously, if there's a price, set the price to, what does it say there? How is the price client? So set to 0 to hide the price, your client scheduling page. So obviously if it's a £10 meeting or a 20 or a 100, whatever it is, but I've put at the top it's free. If you've got separate categories, so if you're in your business, you've got I don't know, if you're a gym instructor and you've got yoga, weight training, HIIT, whatever that was, cardio. I don't know what other things you have, but you might have different sort of categories that you want to set up, and you can add a new one here. But I'm just going to call it introduction. Call it whatever you want. Set your category. Give your category a color. Add an image if you haven't. If you don't, if you've got some sort of header image you want to use, and then decide whether it's public or private. So public means it will be added to your scheduling page, and anybody can click on it and sign up. Private means you would have to share the link to this specific class for people to be able to book it. So it doesn't show up on your scheduling page, right? So create appointment, and it is now in introduction. So it's this one, right? Introduction meeting, 30 minutes. There's the direct scheduling link. So if anybody wanted to book one, here's the link. And schedule introduction. Pick your, so this is what you would send, or you could embed it on your website, or you could add it to your main page. In fact, if I go to my main page, it will show up here. Look, introduction. I've got these 3 different types of classes. So you might have, like I said, yoga class, high intensity class, warm down stretching class. I don't know what it'll be, right? So somebody would now come to this, pick their time. So remember, it's going to give me, it's now looking for this. It's now looking for an hour and 15-minute slot for me. So say tomorrow, continue. They can add their name and they will get, I'll do it, right? Let's just do it. Test 2014. Phone number you don't need. Test 2014 at paulnicholson.com. If you've got a coupon, you're going to enter your coupon in here. complete the appointment. It's a while since I've actually done it, and you're given, here's that little information we put in, thanks for signing up, and they can add it to their calendar, add it to their Google. Oh my god, this, after I do these videos I get all sorts of emails and reminders come in for temporary things. So it's 2 o'clock tomorrow and we're all set up, right? In my email, then appointment scheduled for test. I'm not sure, has that come to me or has it gone to them? Scheduling, new appointment introduction meeting. So this has gone to the customer. Appointment scheduled, change, cancel appointment, add to calendar, or do it. So they can come in and change their appointment if it's no good to them. So they want to schedule for another time, they can. So that is the process, start to finish, of setting up a schedule, right? Setting up an appointment or a class or a meeting. It's very easy to do.